Hi, boys and girls. Today we are going to talk about what a buddy room is. And our whole goal is this. You're going to know what a buddy room is, when would you use it, and then finally, what are your steps to make it go well? So a buddy room is simply just another one of the things we do to help kids and teachers stay safe here. It's one of those situations where if there's an emergency, we would use a buddy room. Now, what are some situations where we would use this buddy room? Well, if your teacher ever got injured in class, we would ask you to use the buddy room. Another situation might be maybe there's a student got injured in class and the teacher wants all the kids to leave to give the student some privacy, and the teacher might stay with the student. So let's talk about what a buddy room is a little bit more. So here's an example. So maybe you're in room 132, that's Mrs. Rand's class. And let's say there was a situation where maybe Mrs. Rand's got hurt. What you would do is you would go to your buddy room and notify the teacher. So how do you know which one's your buddy room? Well, in each of your classrooms, there's going to be a sign that looks exactly like this. And it's going to have a room number on it. This one says room 131. That's where you would go in case of an emergency. If your teacher said go to a buddy room, or if your teacher was injured. What would you do? Well, here's what you would do. You would go to that classroom, and we're going to have you follow 4 separate steps. The first thing you're going to do is you're just going to walk directly to the buddy room. The second thing you're going to do is you're going to enter quietly because the teacher is going to have to hear the directions. The third thing is you're going to tell the adult in that room what happened. And then what's going to happen is the teacher is going to notify the office and help is going to come to that room. Finally, what about if you go to your buddy room and there's nobody there? Maybe that classroom went to gym and there's no teacher there. Then you want to go to the next closest classroom. So in this example, you would go from room 131. 130 is right next door there. You'd go to that next classroom. And if there's nobody there, you go to the next closest classroom. So that's how a buddy room works. Each classroom has a buddy room. It's used for when there might be a situation where the teacher's injured, or maybe the teacher asks you to go there because there's some kind of situation going on. Your job is to walk directly there, enter quietly, tell the teacher what happened, and if that room is not, if there's nobody in that classroom, go to the closest next classroom. I think you understand how to do it now. You'll talk about with your teachers, and maybe someday we'll even practice it. Thanks a lot for listening. You now have a buddy room.